Hello everyone! It's my very first traveler's notebook and cover. I'm planning to use it on a trip that's upcoming in the next month or two, and I'm super excited to try out a passport size. This is the smallest notebook that I've ever tried to use. I have tried to keep journals about trips before, and I'm pretty good about writing every day about the sights we've seen and taking pictures and everything, and then I wait to get home with all my ephemera from the trip to start putting it together, and it never happens. Or I get part of the way through and I'm just like, bah, I'm over it. And then 2 years later it's, what's the point? The plan is to travel with this tiny passport journal and fill out the page with ephemera with pictures on the spot, or at least every day, day to day. We'll see how this goes. It's my first attempt, and it is in a very small format, and I usually have trouble working in tiny formats, except for maybe my mini art journal, and that's basically just collage. I purchased a cover separate from the inserts. I purchased the inserts from Jet Pens, and I purchased a cover from Galen Leather. Let's take a look. Okay, let's open the one from Jet Pens first. This will be the inserts, and I think I bought a few other things. I can't really recall because I've set this aside. I showed restraint, which is something very rare. I showed restraint, and I managed not to open these. They've been sitting here for at least a week, and I've managed not to open them in anticipation of using them to film. What did I get? I forgot. Oh yeah, I got some pens. Yeah, that should surprise no one that I bought pens. We're really here for the passport stuff, the traveler's notebook stuff. So I bought this little zipper case. Traveler's notebook. It's official. I'm going to open these up because I'm going to put the notebook together today. I actually bought this to keep little scraps and ephemera in. I forget how small the passport size it is, and this is not going to be holding like pens and pencils. It's too small, but it will be good for little bits and bobs that I can use at the end of each day. Then I bought this one, passport size 014 Traveler's Notebook dot grid, 64 pages in the MD paper white. Ugh, does anybody else like that sound of the plastic sticky part pulling away? And then I bought the passport size 013 blank paper as well. I don't know why, but I thought the covers would be the same color. And this is in the cream colored paper. That doesn't bother me at all. I mean, just because that's in the white and this is in the cream. Oh, compare those colors. Yeah, that's a big difference. But again, and the colors of the covers don't bother me at all. Besides, they'll be inside one of the traveler's style notebook covers, the one that I bought from Galen Leather. So that'll be okay. All right, so that gets me a good start. Oh, and then I bought some pens. These are the new Uni-ball One limited assortment in the Fika colors. Strangely, for me, I bought some glitter pens, erasable glitter pens. These are Pilot pens. Now these are in a tip size that it's larger, but I figure with the glitter, that's what you want, so the glitter will actually show up in the ink. And I'm hoping maybe to utilize these on my trip. This will be the palette that I use in those traveler's notebooks for my trip. Let's open the package from Galen Leather and see what we've got. I ordered a cover, and then I ordered a pencil case that I've been wanting, and we'll take a look at that too. There it is. Santa's bag of goodies. Fun, fun. and they included their freebies. I've ordered from them once before, and they provide some of the best freebies in the business. But they do some amazing, amazing work. This is a freebie pencil case, and this is in one of their Crazy Horse leather styles. I have the other freebie pencil case that I got last time. They're solo pen cases. This one was sent to me in black. Oh, and isn't that just luscious with that cream colored stitching around, and it was perfect. And I've been carrying one of my fountain pens in this. But I love this. And I've seen the pictures of this Crazy Horse leather style that they use. It's been like weathered, but I've never actually seen anything in person. And man, that is really beautiful. And I will definitely use that. Thank you so much. Then we have this little bag that had, last time I got one, and it was in a burgundy color. They've included, this is their story, part of their story about their goods and their family. They started in 2012 in Istanbul, Turkey. So this is really interesting to read about. So, and they include that in every package, I believe. What have we got here? I love that citrus, lemon, lime packaging. That is so pretty. That's a moist towelette. And then we've got some instant coffee. Yum. You know how I feel about coffee by now. This will be fun. That is so pretty. You could cut those up and use those individually or as a whole sheet. What fantastic colors too. That's great. Oh, and that's a little postcard. Look, that little suitcase is done like the outside of a building. Some tea. Black label tea. I bet that's just a black tea. That's such a cool freebie package. We've got these two boxes. I bet this is the pencil case. Let's open this one first. Galen Leather, handmade. I opened this up and the first thing I could smell was like leather. That smells, God, that smells so good. It's funny that the first thing, I'm like visually stimulated, and then I raise it to my nose and smell it, and it takes on just a whole nother layer of beauty. So it's got the little belly band around it. And this is called the Slip and Zip. It holds 4 pencils. Oh, nice. Nice. And this is the untreated leather. Ooh, but it is so buttery soft. And look at that beautiful color. Just that creamy, pinkish brown color. And they've matched that zipper almost perfectly to that color. And here's the fun part. You pull this out. This comes out completely, and it is in a matching leather. And you can put your 4 pens, pencils, fountain pens. I'm going to use it for fountain pens, and they're springy. I'm going to grab one of my fountain pens and put it in there. And then you can just, you know, keep it in here with a little notebook or other supplies. That is true craftsmanship right there. I just pulled a handful of the selected pens out of my normal pen case, and these are all fountain pens. Lamy Safari. Those fit very securely. Got my Pilot Vanishing Point pen in the matte black. We have the Kaweco Student in 70s Soul. And my most recent acquisition, this is the Platinum Century 3776 Shape of a Heart. Man, those are not going anywhere. That is very secure. And then you just slip and zip. Put that back in there. Set that aside. And now for the passport cover. Ooh, again, that whiff of leather. I got the unstitched. They offer several different varieties of these. This is in their brown leather, and I ordered a brown band, but you can get options to get stitched edges, initials embossed, and different colored bands if you want to do that. But I chose to stick with the brown on brown. And then I paid a little extra to have this J.R.R. Tolkien quote from one of his books put on it. Not all those who wander are lost. This is brilliant. This is one of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite authors. So I felt like that was appropriate. When I saw that as an offering, I was like, that is an upsell that I must have immediately. Give it to me. So I got that little extra doodad put on there. I've got a little chalk in here numbering the leather. Actually, I kind of dig that. I don't think I want to try and get that off. I think I like having that in there. It gives it character. I really like the look of these when they get scuffed up, when they're much less than pristine, because it feels like in a traveler's notebook, it looks like it needs to have gone around the world and back a couple of times. Let's go ahead and put those inserts in here. And I have 3 bands and 3 inserts, though there are ways that you can put additional inserts in these if you'd like to. Okay, we'll just pop these in here. Oh, actually there are more bands than that, because this is actually 2. I don't think I'll use that one with the knot on it. Not right now. Ha, ha, ha. Very handy. Oh, and look at that. That works perfectly. One step closer to having all my stuff together for this excursion that's coming up. Links to products are below. I'll have those for you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye now.